Hello, everybody. I have a video that I have been negligent, I know I've been saying that a lot lately, of putting up online. It was the questions from my video entries from my Road to 200 and Beyond subscriber giveaway. It's way up, done, gone. I picked up a piece of paper and realized here's the questions, and I realized I didn't do it, and I wish I had a V8. Wish I had a V8 with some vodka in it. That sounds pretty good, right? What's that, Bloody Mary? All right. So, anyways, without due haste, I mentioned in the other comment post I had made, there was actually more video entries than there was actual comment entries, which very surprised me. And we have a total of 18 video entries, and that shocked me. But I appreciate everyone, and I laughed a lot. They're still up. You go ahead and type in Peep Geek 200 or Peep Geek Rotor 200, and you'll see them, and they're hilarious. I'll give you the name, and you can go find that person, and the person they tried to impersonate. Some of them did multiple people, and I'll try to clarify who they were if I knew who they were, but they were still funny as heck. Okay, in no particular order of submission, I know the Border Geek gets the award for being the first one, but I just wrote them down in the order in which I found them online. So, El Hombre Gordo, the fat man, he always says. He was doing a lot of high-pitched voices. It may be in a character I'm not familiar with or a cartoon. He also did a little bit of Stone Cold Steve Austin with Steve Weisers. And his question was, what is the one thing I wish I could wish for? Not more wishes. Not there. Okay. Clarity. There's a lot of questions we all have in the world, in life, about other people, about what they think, about what they do. Why is the sky black? The midnight black and the sky blue, and the water doesn't have a flavor, I guess. I don't know. But clarity. These questions I wrote weeks ago, and so I don't really remember them, so I've not really put thought into them, so forgive me. Let me see. And the Border Geek. He did a really good, well, he has a little Canadian accent, but he did heavy, overboard Canadian, like Tracy's Basement kind of accent. Just kidding, you guys. And he says, if I could mix a Star Wars character with a DC Marvel comic character, which would I choose? I don't know. That is a damn simplistically complex question. Damn you Canadians. The Beauty and the Beard kind of asked me a similar question about if I could recreate a Star Wars character. And I had a little bit of Batman, a little bit of Groot, a little bit of Han Solo. So I want to go straight, just eliminate it and go Batman, Han Solo. He would be a bounty hunter, but with the traits of Batman, the detective skills to find people. I think those two, perfect marriage. And number 3, the Hoosier Nerd. He did everybody's favorite Jersey boy, Mike Tapp. Dropped a lot of B words and a lot of words that people shouldn't say, but Mike tends to because he's hilarious and we love him for that. How old am I? I was born in 1972. I started this channel on my birthday last year. You figure it out. Let's see. Danny from Beauty and the Beard, as pre-mentioned, he did it his own regular little self, but that's okay. It wasn't mandated that you do it. The voice or accent. Ever been starstruck by anyone? Starstruck. You know, I've been around quite a few different folks in my life. Never been starstruck, though. When I was younger, I'm going to say right out of high school, before 21, though, I lived in North Oakland, and I went to, believe it or not, a buffet. And standing next to me was Whoopi Goldberg. And I got kind of nervous because That's when the Next Generation was on. And I loved Whoopi Goldberg, Guinan from Next Generation. But then I go to her table, and who's she with? But my favorite, one of my favorite Next Generation character, he's, oh gosh, what is his name? Geordie LaForge. I had it in my head. Anyways, the guy who played Geordie LaForge, they're really good friends in real life. I'm sorry, I've been working all day. And they were having lunch together. I didn't approach him, but now maybe I would or wouldn't, because it's kind of rude to mess up people's lunch. Might say hi, though, at least. I seen Lars Ulrich from Metallica in a movie theater. They're from my area. Jason Newsted from Metallica used to live right around the corner from my school, and he'd come over for our football games sometimes. There's quite a few different occurrences. I had a couple of friends who were in bands, and so we got to meet a lot of those bands at clubs and things like that. But no, I never got. Well, I guess that would be the closest thing was Whoopi Goldberg or Starstruck, because I didn't really say anything. Believe it or not, at one time I was introverted. Let me quit babbling this video. 6 minutes already. Okay, Daydreams and Nightmares. He did it in his old regular voice again also, which is wonderful. If I have no obligations on a 3-day weekend, where do I go? He says if I have the money, all I want to do, anything I want to do, where to go. And you know what? I honestly don't know. I always wanted to just go and wherever I woke up for that day. If I said, hey, there's a cruise today, let's hop on the cruise. Go to the airport, pick a destination, let's fly. I don't really know, because I'm a mood person, and maybe I'm in the mood for Bahamas, or maybe I'm in the mood for snow that day. Don't really know. Good thought, though. Boss man, 1974, boss man. I guess that's the slogan, right? He did it in a very unique voice. I don't recognize the character. I'm sure it's from TV across the pond over there where he's from. But it was very hilarious, and I appreciate it. Okay. When was the last time I went on a blind date? Oh, good Lord. Don't laugh, y'all. After you do the previous question and ask how old I am, you can think I went on a blind date in 1994. 1994. That means I went on a date with somebody I never previously knew. Most of the people I've gone on dates with are people I knew, or friends of friends, but this person I did not know. 1994. Let's see. Whitmore Gomes. He's those Romeo Vital is his YouTube handle, I believe. He did a beautiful computer voice. And what is the most sentimental item you've ever had, and why? I showed it before on the East Coast Nerds, the East Coast video. It was a I wouldn't say sentimental, but that's my most valuable toy. It was just a World War II G.I. Joe 12-inch figure. If you can see it behind me in a little red package. I don't want to dig it out because it's buried. But basically, my grandfather was a gunner's mate in World War II, and so I got it because it's kind of what he would describe in pictures I've seen of him. The most valuable item I have right now is actually I have his flag when he passed away, and all his VFW and Navy hats and all that type of stuff in storage. Maybe one day I'll show you. Tony Anthony. This guy did a really good Arnold Schwarzenegger from California. Get down, get in the helicopter. That's my Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who's your daddy? And what does he do? My father he worked at Shell or Chevron at a refinery for 25 years. In 2005, he passed away from mesothelioma. Let's see, number 9. Okay. I'm going to get this one messed up. Simeon Khrushchev. Simeon Khrushchev. Sounds Russian. I'm not really sure. Okay. All the money in the world, how would you spend it? I would spend it. Well, if I had all the money in the world, it would be useless because they'd find a different currency because I had all the money in the world. The trick question is it? No, I'll answer it. I would answer because, you know, once you get to a certain point, I get why people go and give things away. And I remember having a lottery that was so big that it was every person in America could get an X amount of dollars from this one lottery win, and it would help like $1,000 for everybody in America from this one lottery. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, help people because you can only have so much. After I buy my island in the wherever in my space capsule and God knows what. Okay, no star reviews. He did it very good. Stephen Hawking's on his computer. It was talking to me kind of like this. If I could, you gotta watch this guy. He's hilarious. If I could wrestle any historical figure, what would I do? Sorry, 2 questions. If I could wrestle any historical figure, I don't know who I would want to wrestle, but who would want to wrestle me? And the second question is, what would I do for a Klondike bar? What would I do for a Klondike bar? I don't know. I just got out of jail for that, you know, Klondike begging. I don't know. Told you I didn't put a lot of thought into these questions. All right. Another question he had. Another question. He hates magenta. Would I join his underground resistance to purge the world of magenta? And yes, I would. I just mix it up with another color and poof, it's gone. But yes, rid the world of your problem, my friend. I'll get all the money I have and we'll get rid of all the magenta and make it illegal. Okay. Javon Zombie. He did The Godfather. He's a pretty damn good Godfather, I might add. He had a little pussycat and he had the little pussy cheeks and he had a pretty good voice over here talking like this. Better than me. If I could cook dinner for Gordon Ramsay, what dish would it be? I don't know, because typically when I cook, I look in my refrigerator and I cook whatever is in there, but I do use recipes quite a bit. I don't know. I would try to make an experimental dish for him just so he could yell at me. That would be fun, right? Mike Tapp, Jersey, did it in New Jersey. That New York or New Jersey, I'm not really sure. All right. Anyways, excluding my first time I went camping with the Border Geek, what was my first sexual experience? Probably when I went camping with you, because you referred me to Derek. You guys are much closer than me, apparently. Anyways. Okay. The crazy one, Shane Blue Tur. You can imagine his question. Am I on medication? Should I be?
I don't know.
I should be. I think everybody should be a little bit, you know, going for the world of what we'd go through. Everybody should need a little doctor and clarity and medication. Larry, the Family Unboxing Channel. I wore this shirt just for you, Larry, because he wants to know why I wear these quote-unquote ugly-ass Hawaiian shirts. Look, this one's Superman. Who else has a Hawaiian shirt? Superman. Larry. Go put a Pepsi shirt on or a Dr. Pepper shirt and call it a day. All right, number 15. Super Sarah's stuff. I don't know what the heck I wrote on here. I apologize. Anyways. Okay. What's on my bucket list? What do I want to do before I die? I don't know because I really don't have a bucket list. I don't have a list of things that I've wanted to do, felt like doing. I should make one. Goals are important. But yeah, I don't have a bucket list. Anybody think I should make one? Let me know what I should put on it. Let's see. There's this new cat. I'd never seen him before, but he made a video, and his name was Bored Satan. He was literally dressed like Satan, and he had the hands and the fingers and the mask and a couple of cool little voices, actually. Okay, Trekkie or Star Wars fan, and he says, coming from the devil, I better be Star Wars, but I'm actually both. Too bad, dude. I do. I am a Star Wars fan. Lately, it's or Star Trek fan. There's not a lot out there for Star Wars, but I do have a lot of Star Trek collectibles that I will be making a new series I hope to do called Storage Stuff. And as I start unpacking for my, hopefully if it works out, new place soon, I'll unpack it each week. I call Storage Stuff as I'm taking stuff out and displaying it. I'll show you guys. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Just put the stuff up and ignore it? I don't know. Just a thought. Oblivion. If I had a fetish, what would it be? If I had or do? No. I don't know if I have a fetish. Classify a fetish. I mean, the people always say, are you a boob guy or a butt guy? Is that a fetish? But do I like sucking on dirty hair and toenails? Absolutely not. Anyways, yeah, I'm avoiding that question. And lastly, Mary O'Neill. She asks, what dead celebrity of sorry, my writing, I did not clarity. Okay. What dead celebrity would have changed music if they had lived? I'm not going to go back too far. I'm going to go back simply to a band I've already mentioned, Metallica. Why do I say Metallica? Because early on, a lot of the melodies and unique structures of their songs was written by Cliff Burton. He went to school, I believe, for classical music, and that's where he got a lot of these melodies from, and that's why it matched well with Kirk Hammett's music, because they're both very melodic, and they do a lot of the scales and things like that. And I always wonder where Metallica might have gone if Cliff had not had that bus accident back in 85, I believe, 85, in Denmark. So, I mean, I think Justice for All would have been completely different if Cliff Burton was involved. That's just my opinion, because it's very much different than Master Puppets. Anyways, I also had a question of what people want to see on my channel this year. And believe it or not, all except for maybe 2. So one of them was from Super Sarah's stuff. They want me to do drunken streams, live streams. Drunken live streams. Really? What do you think? Should I do it? And the other ones were really just vlogs. Go out and shop for stuff. And I'm going to be doing one maybe this week. So I will definitely put that to use. Everybody wanted me to vlog, which is nice. The box thing gets a little stale. I love them, but that's why I'm going to get one of the tray boxes. Anyways, Blah, blah, blah. We're at 20 minutes. Hope everybody got their question answered. If I missed one, let me know. I don't think I did. However, thanks for everybody for subscribing to my channel. I'll have another contest soon. Thank you for making the videos. I didn't expect that many. You guys are the best community in the world. And I'm not just sucking up. Later, peeps. Bye.